Hello everyone, welcome back to a new Road to Rank 1. Today we're going to be starting against our boy Sol, who is at 6.9k MMR apparently. Sol is a solid Terran player, which means it's going to be difficult for us to take points away from him, but that never stopped me before. So we're definitely going to try. Now, I kind of know his style currently. He is someone that enjoys playing heavy drop style, base trady. The moment he gets behind, he continues dropping, and then he'll either go into Mass Liberator, which he'll also play a base trade style with, or he'll go into big Viking counts. Depends a bit on what he feels like, I guess. Not quite sure how his brain works, but he's also someone that likes the proxy behind my natural. Or just likes the proxy in general, honestly. So just gonna have a quick swoop around. I was a little late with my probe scout, so this will be our replacement for having a fast probe scout. We're just gonna check around my base to see if there's anything around, any barracks, any shenanigans like that. Doesn't seem to be the case. We'll get a cyber core right now. We can do a couple of things. Nightshade is a relatively small map, so timings will hit fast, which means Stargate might be a little difficult to play at times, because Stargate usually doesn't have too many units early on. This is a gas first. Barracks first into Marine, which plays out very similar to a gas first Reaper, in the sense that the factory can be very fast. Now, I know Sol has recently also been playing something slightly different, which I hadn't seen before, which is Marine into Reaper. I don't quite understand the use of this, but it is what he's been doing, so it's something we should keep in mind. I do enjoy playing Stargate, so I'm gonna go for it one more time, just also because I'm afraid of that fast factory, and my early game hasn't been too tight. So if you're not playing very tight and then go into something like Robo, it can be a little bit difficult sometimes. Now, like I said, he's been doing a Reaper follow-up a fair amount, so that's why I'm kind of running around here with my adept, trying to see if there's a Reaper follow-up. Now we're gonna check exactly what he's doing. Okay, now this looks like Hellion to me. Oh, I knew it. Yeah, he's kind of predictable sometimes. We're gonna get a fourth adept, because I feel that might be necessary. You just gotta be a little bit careful. I should have kept chasing him, obviously.
Research complete.
No, he's most likely gonna follow this up with a... Oh, with nothing, I guess. Now the problem we have now is that we're kind of being kept in the dark, right? We don't actually know what he's doing. Like he could be coming in with his drop soon again. He could just not come in at all. And we're kind of forced to stay at home with at least a significant amount of units. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna scout with a single one of these. Oh, he just keeps... I'm not a big fan of this attack, honestly. And as I say that, I'm losing to the attack I wasn't a big fan of, so... You know, what do I know, really? Uh-oh. No, this doesn't look too hot, honestly. Oh, he attacked the wrong unit as well. We're gonna lift this tank, then pull 6 workers, and move forward, okay? Yeah, we're dead. Completely dead. We got completely destroyed. Holy crap. This is very frustrating. I was really ready for it as well. I kept producing phoenixes, everything. Oh, he just slightly changed location and he tricked me really good. Ah, that's frustrating. Then he pushed out here. I think I should have warped in stalkers instead of more adepts. This should have been like 2 stalkers and a zealot. And then the thing I should have cancelled this. Maybe I should have cancelled it. Hard to say. And then I think what I should have done, I don't think I should have actually lifted these. I should have just killed the Vikings. Or I should have just kind of kited this army and gone behind with all my air units to kind of cut off reinforcements. I think that might have been the bigger play. Yeah, okay. Well, now we lost. Just went for Mecca. Well done by him. Let's get into the next game. Hopefully we can win back some of our... Oof. Liquid mana. My teammate. On purity and industry. This is a map that is very special as it has the gold base, it has an island base, and it's kind of bad for aggressive proxies. So most likely don't actually want to be proxying on a map like this, at least no real proxies, you know. I can build a proxy pylon or something to trick my opponent, but nothing else. Or do like a no scout Stargate in main, something like that. I can also build a pylon here. Okay, I have some plans. I know Mana is very fond of Proxy Robo, even though he hasn't been playing it in quite some time now. I'm also very fond of Proxy Robo. If you have watched this show before, then you should know that. Like a big portion of my games is the Proxy Robotics facility. I really need to figure out a way to get better in PvT, though. It's definitely my worst matchup at the moment. I feel very unwelcome in it. Just keep dying to all-ins, keep dying in macro games. It's very difficult for me. No, we're not gonna scout. Not really to trick our opponent, more just to save some money. Even though there's also some trickery involved, right? If he doesn't scout and is proxying something, and he doesn't see a scout come from my side, then he'll probably think, ah, he's playing a proxy as well. And this pylon, you know, might add onto the illusion. Nah, okay, it won't. That's cool. I can live with that. I really can. Now that we've been scouted, we can still do of course, do something aggressive. Pylon here. I thought that he would go there already. I had an inkling. Had a very strong inkling indeed. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. That's really funny. Yeah, this should be fine. Oh, I don't actually have a pylon here to deal with a possible oracle. Well, I'll cut this part out of the video. I wish you were here. All that love, all the years. I wish. Oh. Ah, I knew it. Okay, yeah. This is pretty much game over. I played a little bit greedy. I'm not gonna lie. Because he went just straight Stargate, and because I didn't scout.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh, he also made a mistake now. Kinda saved it by doing some damage, but I don't think it's going to be enough damage. We're gonna try, of course, to keep doing more and more damage, but it's going to be really difficult. Now we can do two things. We can either gamble that we will be able to do more damage, or we're going to... So we can get another Oracle, or we can kind of stop his damage by getting a Phoenix. I think we should get a Phoenix. Because he has two oracles already. Uh-oh.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
I think I might have died. Yeah, this was just too bad an early game, honestly. He went straight for Stargate at home. Yeah, Stargate before anything because I didn't scout. I need to figure out a way to still deal with that if I don't do a scout. I think I should just proxy a pylon, honestly. It's probably slightly better. Well, good game by him. Let's go into the next one. Hopefully still win a little today. Oof, got mana again. Hopefully we'll be able to perform a little bit better this game. This last game wasn't all that hot. We're gonna be playing probably a proxy Stargate this time around. Depending a bit on what we scout and whether he scouts. build a simulator here. And then after our second gate we send out our probe, obviously. You see how majority of my probes are rallied. That's kind of the way you want to be doing things. You never really want to sending too many probes yourself, especially at the first stages of the early game. Everything should kind of, you know, be rallied into one another. Now we're gonna grab a fair amount of gas because we'll need to, so this one goes in here as well. We'll build a pylon over here, and that will be our Stargate location. Unless he perhaps decides to scout. In that case, I think we're just gonna leave it with a proxy pylon. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna leave it with a proxy pylon. So we're gonna build warp gate. We delayed our second stalker on purpose, so he thinks we might be, you know, playing something tricky there. We're still gonna be able to scout, and this scout is relatively early, so he'll scout around close to his base. He's low ground pylon? That makes very little sense. Je ne comprends. I don't understand. Sentry. Huh. Huh. He doesn't believe that I'm proxying him. Which makes no sense. I showed all the proper signs. Why are we clowning, Mana? Why are we clowning? Who are you doing this for? As we've seen a sentry start, we can get a straight robo. He didn't actually scout my pylon yet, I believe. I haven't seen anything appear on the minimap yet. Now, of course, I'm not looking at the minimap 24/7. I have no clue what he's doing. I'm very confused. Okay, he has one of these.
Research complete.
So we have a fast robo, which means we should be capable of wait, what the hell is he doing? What was I gonna say? We should be capable of doing some correct things here. Do I want to go into the main or into the natural? We'll go into the main. What is this, Mana? We're still clowning, eh? We don't stop the clowning. I see how it is. And he's going into blink as well. Actually, got him into the main base, I think. Pulled him into the main base, which is not good. No. Oh, that was a nice pylon. That was beautiful, no? Should I warp in 2 more? Yes, I will. Definitely worth it. Full pull on his units. Blink. Okay. I don't actually like playing like this very much. He's gonna most likely build a Phoenix for this. But we should be able to deal with this. Now the reason I don't actually like playing like this... yeah, okay, I can chrono myself. is because usually if they don't go a big amount of stalkers, it's bad for me. But he's playing 3 gas. This is good for me. Robo, no forge. Should I get one of these? I don't think so. He should just get a phoenix for me, honestly. No, je ne comprendo why he isn't doing that. That's Spanish for I don't understand. For all you non-trilingual speakers. Is that a third base? No, but he's getting one. He's getting a... something extra at least. There's a forge here. Put on our scout. I mean, we're just gonna move now, right? Like this is it, team. It's now or never.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Research complete.
We're gonna jump on top of these fools. Did he kill my... Did he kill anything of mine? No, right? We should be able to just straight up win, no? If he doesn't get +1, that'd be real nice. I think we might have won this game accidentally. Oh, I don't want to lose this. Yeah, we did lose it. Ah, GG, well played. Nice. Good early game for us. Killed a lot of workers with our 2 adepts in the main base. Thumbs up for the king. Which is me. Could play one more quick game. Oh, straight into the next one. Saves me some of the cutting in the video. How great is that? Sol. Oof, 6964. So he won another game after me, I guess. Okay, Eternal Empire. I've played this before. I never know why he says XD. I don't understand. You are the 7k dream killer. Sol is like 5-0 against me in the past 2 days. So. If anything, I've been giving him this dream. He got over 150 MMR from me. When we started playing, I was higher MMR. It was on my other account, but now he is the king. 6-9. He's very close to 7k actually. The thing is, he just seems to all in every single game. At least against Protoss. It works relatively well, so can't blame the guy. Baron has a lot of all-ins these days. And then they can always go into triple CC from them, which if the all-in fails, you kind of still have a chance. You can get a couple of tanks, play passive and just base trade with medevacs. That's pretty much his plan. If his all-in, his initial, well, it's not an all-in. If his initial push doesn't do a lot of damage, he gets like a tank, and then he goes into mine medevac base trade stuff. Oh, okay. Wait, what is this? I think he forgot to build his barracks. Like his barracks timing is off. It's late for no real reason. He always opens Marine these days. Well, and as I say that, he's opening Reaper. pylon was really late, wasn't it? No, it was fine. I want to open robotics facility now. We're gonna see the marine pop out soon. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this was just a standard barracks first. I was so confused. Oh no, does he have a barracks down here? Or a bunker? That would really make me sad. I think he does. It's okay though. It's alright. Oh, actually this pylon placement now is gonna own me a little bit. I can deal with it. This could have been close. Had he microed a little worse. Now this opener is really bad for us. And we got supply block as well, but we can cancel this. Oh, he salvaged it in the last second. This game is not going how I wanted it to go. But it's actually, for how bad it should have been, I think I handled it relatively well. Yeah, Nexus here. We get some extra vision. He has a Cyclone first, which is not good against Robo. So he thought I was playing Stargate. Cloak. That is very good. If we can escape, that would be massive. I don't think we can escape. We've seen everything of value already, though. Like, we know he's playing Cloak. The only thing, I'm still gonna send one across the map because I want to know if he's gonna be moving out or not. So this base is the most vulnerable now. I think he might plan on moving out. Okay, well, we're gonna try to intercept this. That did not work at all. I have no clue where he's coming from then. Another barracks. Wait, I can't remember. I don't think he has... He didn't cloak once, did he? So he must have cancelled cloak. I like our position, honestly. He's gonna be pushing us soon. Like within a minute and a half, I think. No, within the next minute, probably. We're gonna try to deny a push. Like not You can't really deny it, but I'm gonna try to stop his push, that's for sure. We'll build one over here. Yeah, he should be moving out very quickly, soon. Not quickly. But soonish he'll move out. It's gonna be a lot of things, but it's not gonna be quickly. This is a good start. So yeah, he started already with the... I bet he didn't see my adept over there or something. No, this is a good start. He's getting 4 CC. He's insane, I think.
Mineral field depleted.
How can you play a 4 CC at this point? Maybe he lost his mind?
Research complete. Research complete.
I have a really good army right now. I have 1-1 upgrades. Oh, okay, wait, he has that one still. I mean, why would he push while building a 4 CC? Some people I just don't understand, I guess. Did we get his Raven? I think we did, right? And we got all of his tanks. So, right now what he's gonna do, he's gonna start preparing for base trading moves. Because he knows it's gonna be really difficult for him to hold anything. Now, I have a recall. Wait, what did he just scan? A 4th base. He doesn't see my army. Okay, yeah. Base trading move number 1 spotted. We're gonna get 1 more stalker here. We're gonna send 1 salad in that direction. I wish I had blink already. Look at this move.
Mineral field depleted.
He has no clue where I'm at. So we're gonna come from this direction. He's gonna fly there, hopefully. Oh. Ah, that was nice. We did a good job.
Research complete.
And we're just gonna push him when we have 2-2. Where's our... Oh, nice. So he does have a lot of tanks. Now, what we're gonna do now is, this is a move commonly known as the meat grinder, where you go up a ramp, you can't really fight. And then you lose the game against a player that's worse than you. I've been executing this move since the early 2000s. Now we have 2-2, which is nice. As a start, I would say. But we're gonna need a little more damage here. Okay, so now that we killed those rocks, we have a lot of archon, so this fight should go relatively well. He has almost no HP left. Now we killed so many freaking SCVs here that even if we don't kill, him with our run by. We did very, very powerful damage here. We can be proud of ourselves. And most importantly, we also opened the opportunity for future run-bys, right? That base right now is you know, it's going to have a rough time surviving. So we send 1 DT in every base. It's very important though that we don't get spotted as we're doing this.
Mineral field depleted.
So, even though you might think, hey, this attack is stupid, it is, don't get me wrong. Like this attack makes very little sense, right? But it's just as a distraction, really. He's like, oh, come on, Harstem, what are you doing? You really suck. No, I don't. You suck. Because now I create an opportunity for my DTs to go in. So even though I lost some units for free there, I now am gonna kill a lot of your...
Mineral field depleted.
Oh, if we can get that, that would be fantastic. That has the range for liberators in it, of course. Now we were harassing here as well. Oh, he didn't even have a 5th yet. Okay, this is good stuff. This is really good stuff. I'm just gonna hide over here. Hopefully it will work. I don't think it will. 6th base. We have good vision now on our opponent. We're gonna go to that top base, but first I'm gonna throw 2 balls into his SCV line. That's 1, that's 2. Then we go to this top base while we keep vision on this map or on this base as well. Uh-oh. So if he just keeps stimming and we snap all of his medevacs, he obviously is going to have a very rough time. Now, GG! Yeah, nice. He was 106 supply, had 42 workers left, we had 90 workers. Our 3-3 was done, his 3-3 wasn't. This is a nice game where, even though our early game didn't go as we planned it, we still managed to win. Which, might I add, relative ease. So that's cool. Alright, if you did enjoy this video, feel free to like. Also don't forget to subscribe to my second channel, which is down in the description below, where I'll be casting games on a daily basis. Don't forget to smack like, that helps me a lot. And I'll see all of you next time in the next Road to Rank 1. Or perhaps, how do I beat this tomorrow on the Monday. Bye bye.